Hello, friends. How you doing this morning? So I wanted to record a video for all the commission sales people out there. I wanted to do this for a couple of reasons. First off, I just wrote a blog article, or actually an article on LinkedIn, sort of talking about this, but I just felt like I wanted to record a video, again, dedicated or focused on commission salespeople, really any industry. And I speak from experience. I have been on full commission. I was on full commission as a senior in high school, selling washers and dryers at Sears and Roebuck, where you can make anywhere from 3 to 15%. Then you made somewhere between 10 and 20% on those home warranties. And I was pretty good at it, getting awards and recognition, and they weren't really called club trips. They were basically dinners with the store president. But when you're 17, 18 years old, it feels good to win those things and go out quarterly or 3 times a year or so, which is what I averaged. But again, I wanted to talk to commission salespeople because I believe if that is, if you're young, right, you're kind of deciding what you want to do, jumping into being a commission sales rep where you make maybe your base is 50%, your upside's 50%, and then you have accelerators, that kind of job can be and should be life-changing. Now, it can be life-changing in a negative, but hopefully we're going to talk about both the negative and the positive. If you are someone in your 30s and 40s and you're an enterprise software sales rep, or you're an enterprise pre-sales, or you're selling pharmaceuticals, or any kind of industry where your W-2 averages north of 200, I'm talking to you. And the reason I wanted to talk to this group, because you have at your fingertips the ability to change your financial future for the better. I mean, like life-changing, if you're willing to make some sacrifices, right? Commission sales is wonderful. It's a 90-day cycle. For some of you, it's 30 days. You're constantly running, driving, and when you succeed, you are rewarded in kind. But let's talk about it, right? There is a dark side to this, right? When you have those successes and you get those 6-figure checks, or you get that, whatever that is for you, that bonus or that commission, or monthly, quarterly, however it comes to you, you can get addicted to that, right? You can let that extra income cause you to do unwise financial decisions. You could buy another car. You can buy a second home. You could take expensive trips. And you could sell yourself on the idea that it's a reward for your hard work. In fairness, I believe in rewards. I like having touchstones that I can remember a commitment and all of that. But if you take this X amount of dollars, put it out there, and it's not working for you, you jump right back onto that rat race or treadmill or whatever you want to call it. And guess what? Next year, your quota goes up, your account list goes down, and all of you are saying, I don't have the same opportunities that I have last year. You get stressed out immediately, and you're like, oh, woe's me, I can't get there, And yeah, I get it, right? Your quota goes from 3.2 to 9. Your account list goes from 25 to 4. At some point, that just becomes unachievable. Okay, but now here's the deal. When you're in commission sales, you have a choice. And here's really the choice. Can you establish a life where you can live on your base salary? Think about that. If you're young and you're just getting into this, I strongly suggest you set up your lifestyle where you live on your base, or maybe your base plus 10%, but that's it. Then what you need to do is you need to work like Gary Vee and just bust your butt and be the best at it and just go after it. Because if you do this for 5 or 10 years, you could be financially free. Yes, financially free. So think about that. Let's just say you're living on your base and you're hitting 100%, 150%, 90%, whatever. You're taking all that commission money and you're saving it, right? So you're earning, you're saving it, and then you've invested. That's how you can start to establish a side hustle and really change your financial future. Many of the sales reps that I've worked with in the past make north of 200 grand, and hundreds of them make more than 500 grand. Unfortunately, most of them spend 500 grand. They live nicely. They drive nice cars. They have nice suits and nice watches and fly first class and probably charter jets, and they are living good. But they got to keep going. They got to keep working. And that's where this gets to be too bad. You've been given a gift. You have the gift for gab. You can socialize, network. Selling is hard work. In the best of times, selling is hard, right? You're not order taker. You're not standing near what used to be called the fax machine waiting for orders to come in. You are working hard and you're getting stressed. And if you continually have bigger quotas and less accounts, life gets uncomfortable. And then other stuff happen like alcohol and drugs and affairs and all this other stuff to escape the pressures of your day. Instead, if you earned, worked really, really hard, lived on your base, saved, and then invest, you'd be much better off. I really believe if you're in your 20s and jumping into software sales or enterprise sales, live on your base, try to be done by the time you're 40. If you're already crushing it and you're in your 30s or 40s and you're one of these 500K people, adjust your lifestyle. Start saving like gobs of money and let's start to invest it. Because I want to see you have the ability to be done maybe in 5 to 8 years because you are already making that 500K money. And if you can live on your base, that's a lot of stuff you can save and invest. And then the last thing, just to talk about invest, this is something I call your side hustle. This is what I did all those years ago and did for 15 years. I have released a course, I'm sorry, but it is online. It's only $199. So all of you could look at this a couple hours a week, learn this new skill of how to evaluate and learn your market. Only buy good or great deals. Let the bad and average deals pass you by. And you will be able to take your savings, invest it wisely, make sure that money is working hard for you in a secure asset. Let depreciation, tax savings, inflation help you. And I really do believe commission salespeople have the ability, if they bust their butt, are good at what they do, save their money, live below their means, live on their base, all of you can retire financially free in 5 to 10 years. I know you can do it. It's just a choice. Do you want to let your lifestyle run you, where you have to keep running that hard every year, even though your quota goes up and your accounts go down? I'm here to help you. If you want the help, I'm your guy. I've been doing this for 20 years. I was in your shoes. I've made that kind of money. And, we lived frugally. We lived on the base most years. And I can tell you it turns out really, really well. So hopefully that makes sense. I'll leave a link to the course below. I think it's actually already in the details. But I really do believe if you're a commission salesperson, doesn't matter the industry, go work your tail off, sell a lot, do it for 5 to 10 years, and then retire financially free. Join me. It's a lot of fun. I exited at 45, and I know most of you can do that a lot sooner. All right, everybody, have a great day.